Want to learn how to go from this to this in just about a day or two? Well, I got you. Just make sure you drop a like and subscribe on this video for more Anime Crusaders content. Now, the stuff that I'm pretty much going to be going over in this video will be listed on the screen. I'm assuming that you've played tower defenses before, so I'm not going to go ahead and dive into the little intricacies because most anime tower defenses are pretty much the same. But as far as the basis of this game, I'll be showing you guys how to get overpowered pretty much overnight. And yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into this. All right, so I'm on a new account so I can show you from my point of view. What you basically want to do is you want to start off by just clicking. It doesn't matter which unit you get. I'm obviously going to pick my Goku, so I'm just going to go ahead and click Goku. Oh, and I got a shiny. I'm pretty lucky. So what we're going to be doing is obviously we're going to start with the levels. So we're going to want to, you want to know how to level up the quickest. It's pretty easy. Just literally just do the story. That's all you have to do. You come over here, you can do the story. But if the story is obviously too hard for you, since all you really have right now is a rare unit, what you could do is you could go to the Discord. I'm leaving the link on the screen so you don't have to complain about that. So you can join the Discord, right? And you can look right here. It says codes. And then if you go on the codes, most of these are locked by levels because, you know, it's been like a week since the game came out. But there's also a ton of codes that you can use. Like, I don't know which ones are still active because, you know, sometimes they expire like a day later or whatnot. But just come to this right here, this little Discord channel, and you can get all the codes. And after you get the codes, you can go back to the game. And when you go back to the game, you should have, like, you know, more gems, more jewels. Now, the jewels are actually event currency. You can use those for the event. And if you do get a good unit from that, that's also very good. But if you go to the summons, you can go ahead and, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna summon on this account. Let's see if I get lucky. And let's see if I get something good. Okay, that's a legendary. That's an epic. Okay, I got shafted, but I'm used to it, so it's okay. Now, another way of actually doing it is you can go over here. There's verification rewards. These also give you, I forgot what they give. Let's see. They give you 750 gems and 10 divine tokens. You can verify your Twitter account and your Discord account with that. There's an index. We haven't done anything yet, so there's no point in trying to claim anything from there. I think that's pretty much all you can claim as for right now. If you're really like dirt poor and you get super duper unlucky, just go to the time chamber. The time chamber gives like, I don't know how much. I'll probably put it up on screen, but it gives like a decent amount. And that's pretty much it. After that, after you got your units, you just finish the story mode. Then after you finish the story mode, you want to do the Monarch event. The Monarch event is pretty easy. All you need is like a good ground and then something that hits hell. And then you should be able to do the D rank and the C rank, maybe even the B rank. For right now, I would just do C and D. Doing this with a macro would obviously be the easiest way, but if you don't, yeah, just literally just do the Monarch event. It gives you levels pretty freaking quickly. All right, so as for the best units, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the wiki real quick. All right, I'll leave the link down in the description or on screen, but here is a list of all the good units you can get. I'm pretty sure Sid, oh my god, I'm pretty sure Sid is gonna be gone pretty soon, so there's no point in getting him. Igris, you shouldn't worry about him because you're a low level. Sunjibu, don't worry about him, he's pretty hard. Don't worry about Nagu. I would say mainly worry about Fat Hitman, Boo, Chonin if you can, Haiso, the ones that are actually in the banner currently, and the ones that you can currently get with like gems and stuff that are a lot easier. So, you know, Goku, and then I would recommend Ruki as well because she freezes. Geto as well. And yeah, pretty much everybody here is like usable. Nobody's like terrible. For right now, you can pretty much get anybody that's in the summons, except for Ichigo and certain people. But if it's meta hype, if it says meta on here, just go ahead and get them. But obviously, if you do get the ones at the top that are secret, bro, like, of course it's gonna be good, and of course you gotta keep them. All right, now that after you finish the story mode, and then you got, you know, you grinded the events, you got your characters. Now we want to know how to actually like get the traits. Now it's pretty easy for the most part. All you have to do is just play the game. And what I mean by this is that there are tons of ways you can get them, and I'll be showing you guys each one. So here we have it in the battle pass. As long as you literally just kill enemies and play the game, you will get 3 trait tokens every so often. And I don't know how much they're in total. Well, let me go ahead and count. Okay, there's 35 on the top row, and then on the bottom row you get an extra 5. So I don't know, you do the math. But yeah, in addition to that, you can also get them from level rewards. Every 5 levels up until level 100, you will get 5 trait rerolls, fingered, and gems. If you come over here to the event shop, you can go ahead and click on the shop UI, and you have 200 divinity remnants, which translates to 100 rerolls. Over here is the gold shop. If you click on the gold shop, and you go to materials, there actually is divinity remnants in stock almost like every day. Come over here to challenges when you first spawn in, and right here it should, no, not right here, over here during the daily challenge, one challenge a day, you can get 20 remnants usually, so that's also great. Do it every single day, and it definitely stacks up. It definitely stacks up. Making our way over to the raid shop, you go ahead and click on Nagamo, open raid shop, scroll down, and look at this. 150 divinity remnants, which translates to 75 rerolls. And get this, not many people know this, but if you go over to quests and then you go to event, see, if you evolve these, you get 10 divinity remnants or divinity tokens, whatever they are, for each person you evolve during like the said event. So right now we have the Monarch event going on, and we have this new raid. So if you evolve everybody from this, you end up getting 50 divinity tokens, which is like rerolls. So that's 50 rerolls. And then you do this one, the Hitman event, the Sakamoto days, you get also 50 rerolls. And then these are some gems. This is just like some light stuff. We really care about the trade rolls though. Also, if you get any unwanted shinies, you could come over here to this Crollo looking dude, and he will remove your shiny for rerolls. I don't think I can do it with this one. Yeah, it only works for legendary, mythics, and secrets. So anything legendary and above, it'll work. So say if you're like summoning and you don't want this shiny and it's an ugly shiny, go ahead and put them over there, and it gives you, I think, 1.5 rerolls ish. Okay, now as for the secret units, stuff like law, for law, what you want to do is you want to go over to the play area, and you want to come over this way. And then if you're done with the story, you can just go over to Marineford, do infinites. Every so often you'll get these marine portals at the bottom. It says I have 6 right now, and once you do these marine portals, it'll actually give you this little item right here called a law token. Now this is just the pity. I have 3 out of 50 obtained. If you do end up getting 50, you get the law portal, so you can actually get the law pretty it's like 100% guaranteed. Pretty much almost every single secret in this game has a pity. Sun Jin Woo has a pity. His pity was like, I don't even remember. I don't know how many gems it is, but instead of going to the Monarch event, you go to the summons, and then you go to the banner 2. That's the event banner, and it's 5,000 summons in order to get Sun Jin Woo. So he is pretty rare. And then here we have the last 2. This is Sid, and then that one's Broly. Broly is a 1 in 50,000 chance, so you need at least 2 million gems for him. I'm obviously not going to be going for that anytime soon. And Sid he's a lot less expensive. When he first came out, he was you only need to spend 50,000 gems in order to get a guaranteed. But he's gonna be taking out the game again soon, so might as well just not even worry about him. Okay, and last but not least, I forgot to talk about him when I was talking about Sun Jin Woo, but we got Igris. Igris is a lot easier to get than Sun Jin Woo because his pity's a lot shorter. It only takes about 80 to obtain him, depending on how higher the gate is. Like if the gate is a national gate, you'll probably get like 3 tokens instead of 1, so it's definitely a lot easier to collect. And also, while you're trying to, you know, do the tokens to collect him, you can also, I think it was like 1%, maybe 2% during like national gates to obtain Igris. So I have a ton of him already. I haven't gotten a shiny yet, but we are close to getting a shiny, trust. Okay, that pretty much wraps it up for all of the main game content. Now this is for like, if all of that was if you're a noob, if you're a bum and you're just starting out and you want to know how to get everything, that's pretty much the method. Also, if you want to know which secret or whatever is better, just go ahead and just hop in the Discord and then ask some questions or whatever, because I promise you there are a lot of geeks that actually play this game, and there's a lot of nerds that will tell you every little statistic to the T. So you can definitely find out which unit is better if you just hop in the Discord and ask a couple questions. Okay, now that we're basically done, let's go ahead and talk about in-game content, basically getting ready. So what I would recommend is that you come on this game and start doing your challenges every damn day, because these challenges, like I said, they stack up. You get 20 little trait thingies every single day, every time it restocks. We have like a couple days towards the update, so just keep doing those. Make sure you have all of the units from the newest raid over here. Make sure you have every single unit. Fat Hitman is pretty good. I heard Nagama was a word secret, but hopefully he gets a buff. Still, I would recommend you guys like obtain him anyways. Oh yeah, also make sure you go ahead and get all the divinity remnants and stuff that's in the raid shop, because you never know, they actually might reset. The Monarch shop has already reset like what, once or twice already. So yeah, definitely go ahead and purchase everything that's in the shop. Make sure like all of this, it says 0, so when it does restock, you're not missing out on any last remaining remnants or gems or something that you miss. And then obviously try to level up as much as you can. If you can macro, go ahead and macro gates or macro infinite. Macro for gems, you're gonna want to stock up on gems, and you basically want to get everything you can, like squeeze every little last bit you can before this game actually updates. And I think that's pretty much it. You can just go over whatever I've said. I said pretty much everything. And yeah, I would appreciate you guys if you like commented down below, subscribed, hit the like button, because you know it really does mean a lot and it'll help me boost my video in the algorithm. Let me know what video you guys want to see next, because I play this game a ton. And if you have any more questions or concerns, just comment them down below. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.